Welcome, viewer, to our human resource management subject under the Manifested Publishers Learning Platform. And in our lesson today, we are looking at foundational theories of human resource management. And in the foundational theories of human resource management, we are looking at the ability, motivation, and opportunity, known as AMO theory. Ability, motivation, and opportunity, AMO theory. Now, this ability, motivation, and opportunity theory, this ability, motivation, and opportunity theory was originally propounded or formulated by Boxall and Purcell, 2003. And this is one of the motivation theories that is associated with the behavior perspective. Why do people behave in a particular way? And according to Purcell, individuals in a working environment can influence how an organization performs. And according to Purcell, the theory indicates that human resource management, human resource management can influence the behavior, can influence the performance of an organization. According to this theory, the way it was formulated, it is one of those theories that creates a link between human resource management and the performance of an organization. Other theories may be looking at other aspects, but this theory is concerned with the behavior aspects. How people behave in an organization may influence how that organization performs. Hence, the importance of this theory as a foundational theory of human resource management. So the question then is, what was the contribution of Purcell when it comes to the aspect of theories as a theory that is a foundational theory of human resource management? What is interesting, Boxall and Purcell in 2016 brought out a function, or what you can call a formula, that P is equivalent to the function of A, M, and O. Formula, where this formula indicates that P is equals to a function of A, M, O. So what does this mean? So Purcell and Boxall and Purcell in 2016 coined a formula, and this formula indicates that performance of an organization, the way you can explain it, is a function of ability, motivation, and opportunity. So they attempted to explain that if you look at an organization, you are able to use the human resource management within an organization to be able to influence how that organization ultimately performs. So what did Purcell explain in relation to AMO? So their understanding was that when you look at people, human resource management practices, when you look at human resource management practices, what did Purcell bring out? Human resource management practices can influence performance through, then they argued A, which is now the ability, A, which is ability, A, which is ability. So they argued that if you are looking at A, which is ability, when you look at the ability that individuals possess, individuals can have competency, individuals can have skills, individuals can have, let's say, experience. So if an organization can be able, for example, to recruit and select employees who have competency, skills, and so on, now through employee selection. So you have the human resource department, human resource management practices. So a human resource department through selection gets an employee who is competent, an employee who has skills, an employee who has experience. Now, this particular employee is able to work competently in that particular organization and can be able to contribute towards the achievement of organizational goals. So this is as far as ability is concerned. Now, how about the aspect of M, which is motivation? How can human resource management through motivation assist an organization to perform? Then through this performance, this particular organization can be able to, for example, utilization of performance related pay or rewards which can be say monetary or non-monetary. So are you seeing now, Lana? You work in a human resource department. You are motivating an employee by paying them and telling them, if you work in this particular organization and you make sales of 1 million shillings, 10% will come to you directly. So that employee will be motivated to sell, for example, goods worth 1 million and they get 100,000 shillings. So that one now becomes motivation to the worker. And that is what Purcell and Boxall are saying. If that is done by the human resource department, then that particular organization can be able to motivate its employees. Now that is M. That is M. Okay. Then when it comes to opportunity, which is O. Now the human resource department can, for example, design through job design, or appropriate job design or appropriate organizational structure, or you can even talk about a team or committee. So what you are saying, Lana, the worker now is given an opportunity. The worker has been recruited, has been selected, the worker has been motivated, and the worker has been given a job design and has also, for example, been given an appointment letter, and assignment of duty. So that employee can now be able to carry out his or her duties based on the appointment, and that means that worker has been given an opportunity as a member of a department, has been given an opportunity as a member of a committee. So according to Purcell, this performance here, Purcell and Boxall, this performance here is a function of ability, a function of motivation, a function of opportunity. So once these are put in place and balanced effectively, where the worker one has that particular ability, the worker has the ability, has been selected, the worker has been motivated by being given the appropriate work motivation, for example, tools and so on, and the worker has been given an opportunity to be able to serve. So the effective combination of this through the human resource department can be able to guarantee a motivated workforce. So the question then is, how can we summarize the application of ability, motivation, and opportunity. AMO theory in human resource management. So how can this theory be applied in human resource management? So Lana, the way we have explained the theory, the way we have explained this particular theory, we can see, for example, when it comes to the process of employee selection. So here you can talk about number one, formulation of appropriate employee selection strategies. An organization can now argue, if it selects the best employees, then it can be able to have the best output from those workers. Then number two, effective job design. An organization can use this particular application or this particular ability, motivation, and opportunity theory to be able to have effective job design within a particular organization. Then the third one, adoption of a supportive work culture, because this is the theory that is looking at issues from the behavior perspective. Then the culture that an organization adopts, if it is anchored on this particular theory, should be a supportive work culture to be able to support and spur performance of an organization through employees. Then there is the element of identification, utilization of training and development approaches to enhance performance. Then there is the element of use of superior human resource management practices. Use of superior human resource management practices. So this can also be one area where the AMO theory can be applied in the area of human resource management, so that an organization can be able to enhance the ability that employees have. Then there is also the sixth one, provision of opportunities for employees to be able, provision of opportunities for employees to be able to make a valuable contribution in the workplace. We have just indicated here, Lana, that if employees are accorded opportunities, then those employees can be able to make a contribution. Then when it comes to motivation, number 7, adoption adoption of progressive employee motivation approaches, strategies, or approaches. Now, this theory appreciates that employees have to be rewarded, and where an organization has a progressive employee motivation strategy or approach, then this particular theory stipulates that that particular organization can be able to get the best out of their employees and so on. So there is also the element of performance, the choice of performance management process. So the choice of a performance management process where an organization is informed by the application, the ability, motivation, opportunity theory could be one area where the human resource function or those charged with the management of workers can be able to use this particular theory in that particular format or approach. So Lana, today we have looked in our lesson at the foundational theories of human resource management, and we have focused on ability, motivation, and opportunity, AMO theory, where we have indicated that this theory was originally formulated by Boxall and Purcell in 2003, and it is one of the theories that is associated with the behavior perspective. And one of the contributions of this particular theory is that this theory can be used in human resource management by using a formula, which is that performance is a function of ability, motivation, and opportunity. And when you look at this critically, you may, for example, argue, according to this theory, that human resource management practices are able to influence the performance of an organization through three areas. That is ability, which is A, competency and skills that are possessed by employees. Number two, motivation, which is M, utilization of, for example, performance-related pay approaches to spur performance, and that can be monetary or non-monetary. Then opportunity, which is O, maybe job design or the opportunity for an employee to work in that particular setting to make a contribution. So when that is done, according to Purcell and Boxall, this will have been fulfilled in terms of performance is a function of ability, motivation, and opportunity. Then we have gone ahead, Lana, in our lesson to look at the application of ability, motivation, and opportunity theory in the area of human resource management. And we have indicated that one, formulation of appropriate employee selection strategies can be one area that can be underpinned or supported by this theory. Effective job design, number two. Number three, adoption of a supportive work culture, because this theory is about behavior. Number four, utilization of training and development approaches to enhance performance. Number five, use of superior human resource management practices can be also one of the uses of this particular theory in management. Number six, provision of opportunities for employees to be able to make a valuable contribution in a work environment. That is how, again, this theory can be applied in human resource management. Number seven, adoption of progressive employee motivation strategies or approaches. Number eight, choice of performance management processes. And dear learner, these ones are not all the points. You may also have number nine, computation or calculation. Computation or calculation of the level of motivation And this is one of those theories that has a formula. And this one is a major contribution of this particular theory in the area of human resource management, where you are able to compute the performance, the level of motivation, and the performance of an organization through the formula P is equals to function of ability, motivation, and opportunity. So this formula can be used to be able to compute the performance of a given organization in relation to that contribution. So learner, this is one of the foundational theories. And before we finish our lesson, you need to have an assignment. This is your assignment for today's lesson. And the assignment is related to the lesson of today, which is ability, motivation, and opportunity theory. And your assignment is assess the application of the ability, motivation, and opportunity theory in human resource management. So this is your assignment, dear learner. Our lesson today was on ability, motivation, and opportunity theory. Ability, motivation, and opportunity theory, which falls under the foundational theories of human resource management. And your assignment is assess the application of the ability, motivation, and opportunity theory in human resource management. So that's the end of our lesson today. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson, and this is very crucial knowledge to help you be able to inform and underpin your practices and theories that have been used in the area of human resource management to augment the performance of workers, in terms of the realization of individual objectives, organizational objectives, and also societal objectives for the benefit of humanity. Thank you very much.